President Donald Trump on Friday granted TikTok another reprieve by announcing he would extend the deadline for when the popular app had to make a deal to be separated from its Chinese owner, ByteDance, or face a ban in the United States. TikTok, which had been facing a Saturday deadline for a deal, now has another 75 days to find a new owner to comply with a federal law that requires it to change its structure to resolve national security concerns. That puts the new deadline for a deal in mid-June. The delay was Trump's second for TikTok this year. He first paused enforcement of the law in January, even after it was unanimously upheld by the Supreme Court. The deal requires more work to ensure all necessary approvals are signed, Trump wrote in a post on Truth Social on Friday, adding that, "We do not want TikTok to go dark." The extension is happening at a particularly fraught time in U.S.-China relations. This week, Trump levied a 34% tariff on goods from China. On Friday, Beijing retaliated with 34% across-the-board tariffs on imports from the United States. Trump has repeatedly mused that he would lower the tariffs on China in exchange for its approval of a TikTok deal. The federal law that aimed to change TikTok's ownership or have the app be banned was passed last year with wide bipartisan support and took effect in January. But Trump effectively overrode the law when he paused enforcement of it that month. ByteDance on Friday acknowledged for the first time that it has been involved in the TikTok negotiations with the U.S. government. There are key matters to be resolved, a spokesperson for ByteDance said in an email. Vice President J.D. Vance, whom Trump tapped to help oversee the deal talks, said as recently as Thursday that a deal was imminent. Amazon submitted a bid, and private equity giant Blackstone also weighed taking a stake in TikTok. Much of the speculation centered around an option that stopped short of a full sale of the app. Instead, people close to the talks have described a deal in which existing U.S. investors in ByteDance would roll over their stakes into a new independent global TikTok company.
Armed by escalatory rhetoric from the Chinese response to your tariffs, and are you planning to meet with Xi Jinping about trade anytime soon?
No, they took that rhetoric back, as you know. They were very tough, and I said, whoa, what's that all about? And that rhetoric was taken back. You know that, right?
My question to you is,
but if you know that, why would you ask that question?
Are you planning to meet with Xi Jinping anytime soon?
Yeah, at some point I will. I have a very good relationship with President Xi. Very good, and at some point I'll be meeting with him.
Sir, do you think there's going to be a deal on TikTok soon?
There could be. We're dealing with 4 different groups, and a lot of people want it, and it's up to me. So there could be.
Who are you leaning towards?
All 4 are good.